Well, thanks for thinking of me, because I've had countless people, good people, and good products that I'm using that have kept me alive. I should have died. Like, I could have died. I mean, I'm 60. I don't have a disease. I don't have anything wrong with me. Anything. I had one headache when I was 9. That was awful. I don't know what headaches are. I don't know what arthritis is. I don't know any of that shit, because I don't get sick, because I refuse to. But I've had syndromes. I've had 3 syndromes ever since I was young. Irritable bowel syndrome, chronic fatigue syndrome, and temporomandibular joint syndromes. Now, it turns out that it's more than that. It's an attack on the nervous system. You know, vaccines, the mercury, the lead, and all the poisons. They put it. There's boron in the chemtrails. There's freaking beryllium. There's all kinds of toxic shit, right? So it's an attack on the nervous system. If you keep your blood clean and your nerves clean, that's 90% of your health, right? So I've had a lot of good people reach out like yourself, and I'm very thankful. How it happens, I don't know. I mean, you just jumped out of nowhere a few months ago and you sent us this product, and it's just fantastic. And it's people like you and many others of all the products that I do have on my site, Universal Truth School. I have a products tab there, and I only have products that work. Every day I take my protocols, and yours, MasterPeace, will always be there every day.
What did you felt when you started taking it, and what do you think, seriously?
Well, for me, it saved me through a very difficult time. It stabilized my health. Yeah. I've had an itching problem for about a couple of decades. At least 15 years of severe itching, nocturnal. It's like a pruritus or a neuropathic itch, something to do with nerve damage. I had lead poisoning, massive DDT poisoning when I was 15.
Wow.
Yeah, I lived on the farm, went down to the river for a swim. On the way back, my father had a tobacco, we did tobacco, had a tobacco plantation. And so the dust cropper had just come over and sprayed DDT over all the tobacco. And it was late. I'd been swimming all day down the river. I had to get home, so I had to walk through this DDT. By the time I got home, my body was covered in white welts, and I was itching and itching. And ever since that, since a teenager, that's 45 years ago, the itch has sort of always come back every 3 months, once every 6 months, 6 weeks, whenever it wanted to. But then in 2007, when I woke up and started researching and doing like 16 hours a day of research on the internet, then all of a sudden this itch started to get really crazy and very intelligent. And as soon as I got your 4 bottles, I gave these guys 2, and I kept 2. I'm still on my first bottle. What happened was, usually, like, I'd lose a week of sleep because of the itching, and I'd get a lot of fatigue, and I would be dysfunctional. Now, okay, I'm taking a lot of protocols, so I'm not saying that MasterPeace was the only thing that stabilized me, but I know for sure, because when you put something in your body, well, I do anyway, something tells me, the intuition, you know, like the kinesiology, the body testing, you know, the muscle testing and stuff like that. I don't ever do muscle testing because I've got it up here. It's just something, a gift that I have. And when I take your 5 or 6 drops, I do it 3 times a day, under the tongue. I feel strength. And basically all I can say is that it stabilized me so that there was no fatigue. I know that your product, MasterPeace, was one of the products that kept me stabilized, and I got to be functional. I got to be able to, you know, clean the house and do things and read my emails and reply and do things, whereas in the past I couldn't do it. So I think I've gone past that point now where the itch is going to wreak havoc on my life, which it has for 15 years. And that's gone, man. Those days are gone as long as I stay with this product. I believe this product has got something in it. I know it's got minerals and I know it's got all those goodies, but I'm not sure exactly which one it is that I needed that has really given me really a steady stability in my constitution. There's no more weakness. There's no more mental fatigue. There's no more despair. There's no more, I'm strong now, you know. All my life I've been told that I've got some sort of heavy metal poisoning. And before I came to America, into the Americas in 2019, I went to a specialist in Queensland. He apparently he's very psychic and he can just tell by looking at you what's wrong. And one of the first things he said is, you've got severe heavy metal, you've got severe lead poisoning. And I looked at him and I went, I've only been here 30 seconds. I haven't told you anything about me. And how do you know that? And he said, I can smell it. I can smell everyone's heavy metal poisonings. And yours is lead. And lead was used in DDT when I was growing up as a teenager. And this is the crux of the point. Now I can eat more because my stomach, I don't feel it anymore. There's no more pain. There's no more poison. I don't wake up feeling, you know, I feel poisoned. Someone's poisoning me. Something's poisoning me. That's gone.